Wow. I really like this setup. Hopefully, you guys can hear me good enough. Hopefully, this microphone right here on my earbuds. Well, actually, I'm gonna stick one ear in so it's as close as possible. Like, kind of lift it around. Actually, what if I don't even stick my? Because I want to hear stuff. Hey, one watching. That was nice and quick. That was good. Yeah, we'll just... Not any higher than my shirt, so we'll put it back in the shirt. Anyways, yeah, we're doing a food review of Pepe's Grill. There it is, all the way over there. Used to be Taco Bell. I haven't been to the mall in a while. I'm just here to exchange some shoes. So there's my shoes. Also got that. A little bit pricey at $180, but I was like, I want that. So, and I had to go all the way to the other end of the mall to get it. So we got a chimichanga with red sauce and lettuce, pico de gallo. I paid $7.50 for this or something, I don't remember. Also, I need to announce really quickly before I dig in and try my food. There's going to be a lot less trying videos on this channel. Like food, it's still going to be a thing when I get those episodes caught up. And then I'll shoot more like nice actual episodes on my camera. But it's just not getting good engagement. And so it's kind of sort of almost not worth my time. So if you guys want to save me trying candy and stuff like that, because there's still a few videos that I need to do, stuff that I've already said I wanted to try. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try those things. But after that, it's kind of going away unless it gets engagement. And it doesn't have to be during when it's live, because that's just a method for me to get it out there and done without, having to then load it onto my computer and do the editing of it and stuff. It's meant to be a quick and easy process. So it doesn't have to be live. Even afterwards is totally fine if it gets some sort of engagement or views afterwards. So I like my hair right now. I just washed it this morning, so it should be pretty rounded and not matted, and it's going to get cut soon. I just really like this. This is a nice look and view. Wide angle lens could be cool. I don't have that with me, but yeah. So if you guys want to save me trying stuff, then let me know however you can get a hold of me that you still want me to try stuff. Leave likes on the videos. Leave comments. Give it some engagement. Share it with friends. Okay? Anyways, let's dig in because I'm hungry. First, I'm going to try this. I'm a little skeptical. Okay, that's almost back to where it was. So I think I probably mentioned this on the channel. I did a video on this, but if you haven't heard, basically what happened is, so it started, this was at least a year ago probably, but I bought a Powerade, and for some reason it was a lemon lime Powerade. This is Gatorade now, but it was a Powerade. It tasted like watermelon, and it wasn't good. I didn't like it. So then, I started like, this stuff is good. I could probably use some electrolytes. So I started buying the powdered mix at Smith's grocery store because Winco didn't have it. Otherwise, I'm sure they would be cheaper and I would have gotten it from there. So I started buying it from there and it was going great. And then my friend mentioned you can get larger sizes online. So I did price comparison, Amazon for their big tall one, cheaper. So I bought one on Amazon. It had this weird sweetness to it that wasn't necessarily great, but it wasn't bad. I just had to add less of it into my drink, into my water, and I was good to go. Great. So then, going forward a bit, I'm at Dollar Tree where I work. I'm at work, getting off of work, and I decide that I want a Gatorade, and I want it then because I have some other place I'm going to, and I don't want to go home and mix up some powdered stuff. I didn't have my bottle with me. So I buy it, and it tastes like strawberry, and I don't like strawberry. Gross. So I then send a message to the company, and I explain what's going on. And they send me, they apologize, and they send me two coupons worth $2 each. The first one I spend on one at the dollar store, I think. Yeah, I did. It was better. Not quite perfect, but better. And then the next one I spent at Smith's on a little thing of the powdered mix, because you couldn't spend it on Amazon. That one was even better yet. And this is closer to what they once were. It doesn't have that sweetness, good, but it's lacking a little bit of tartness. It used to have just that slight more tartness to it. Anyways, I'm hungry, so let's dig in to my chimichanga, which has become less fried now. And I'm expecting this to taste... Oh, come on. I'm expecting this to taste very similar to a lot of other local Mexican restaurants, like Rancheritos or Beto's. Oh, it's good. It has a slightly different flavor to it. The chicken at Rancheritos is sweeter than this, and it's good. I like it. This is slightly more savory. The beans are good too. It's like they've used a slightly different oil for their beans than other places do. A little bit too big of a bite there, sorry. Yeah. The fried part is very similar to what you would get somewhere else. Like, not quite Rancheritos, but some of the other, like, Mi Ranchito. Yeah, they also have a, or very similar to, it kind of reminds me of the Milagros taste. I've been there a few times. The thing I really like is their sweet rice. It's a little more... Milagros has a different taste, but they're from Milagro, Mexico, and the flavors there are slightly different than what most Americanized Mexican restaurants end up doing. I'm going to try some of just the sauce on the top, so... It's almost more like just a tomato sauce or kind of like a ketchup. Like, I forget what it's called, and I have a bunch at home that I haven't tried in a while because last time I had it didn't really appeal to me, but I need to because I bought them all. But it's this Dun Cow salsa lista. I got it at Smith's on sale once, and it was amazing and yummy. And I thought it was salsa, but then when I got some several months ago because they had more on sale, I realized it's not salsa, it's more of a Spanish ketchup. It's good, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just looking around at the, oops. Looking up there at all the beautifulness. Wow. Actually, my phone does a pretty good job of the, of dynamic range. I think maybe possibly better than my HX99 camera. So, it's good. The bottom is still a little bit crunchy. It's basically chicken with some rice and some beans and the sauce on top. Let's try a little bit of this. We got some pico and lettuce. Pico's good. Tastes just about like any other pico that I've had before. Not a lot of it. There's an okay amount. Lettuce is a little bit warm, but that's because, you know, it's been in here with a warm chimichanga. So I can't fault that. It's good. It's got good flavor. Let me take another bite. Two watching. Hey, kind of been bouncing up and down. Now, there's one more criteria that this has to have to meet in order to make my recommendation. Also, I need to add this to the food table. If you're not familiar with that, it's on my Google site. I'll try and remember to put a link in the description, and it'll have to be afterwards because I've already gone live. But if you could just Google Close House 101 and then look for a Google site link, you should find it. For some reason, the main link that Google takes you to is my old site because I updated it, I think, so that I would have more space on Google. Which is weird because it didn't really say I had more space when I did the supposed, what I thought was an upgrade. So it didn't say that I had more space when I made the new version of my site. It just said that I was using less of the already existing space. I don't know if that's a better algorithm, better, better compression algorithm, or if stuff's missing. I don't think stuff's missing because the pages that I briefly looked at, this was months ago. It all seemed there. So, final criteria is this has to be 2 meals because $7.50. So, my rule is $3 or less is perfectly fine for a single meal out to eat. You know, like if you can eat at your fridge at home, you know, do that kind of a thing. But if you want to eat out, if you need to eat out, $3 or less is perfectly fine for a one meal that will fill you up. And you should be full at $3. Not stuffed, just full, okay? Once you're looking $4 and $5, $7 like this, it should last you 2 meals. And 1.5 to 2 meals. And it should have what was the name? 1.5 to 2 meals. And then once you spend more than 7, you know, getting closer to 8 or even $10+. Not only should it last you 2 solid meals, but that's when you're talking, I'm going to sit down and enjoy something. It's not going to be a quick experience. That's when you're treating yourself. When there was some sort of big accomplishment. You know, like, I don't know, let's say you spent a whole entire year working hard to get a raise at work, and you finally get that raise that you've been wanting for a while, and then you have a little bit extra. You know, that's an okay time to kind of sort of treat yourself to a meal like that. Special occasions, things like that, family coming in town. So I'm pretty sure this will last me 2 meals, especially with all the talking that I'm doing, because you know it's about 20 minutes before your stomach fully registers to your brain that you're full. So, yeah, it's good. And I think the thing I like most about this is kind of the unique flavor. It's almost like they used a little bit of olive oil in there. which is really good actually. So the more I eat it, the kind of less I'm attracted to the flavor, but I like the uniqueness. It's a flavor that has stuck out to me. Out of all of the Spanish restaurants that I've been to, which isn't a lot really, but I've been to one in Provo years ago. Rancheritos is one that I quite frequent. But like me and Ranchito, a lot of the places have a very similar taste. And this is a flavor that specifically to me stands out and says, hey, I'm different. There's the reason that you should actually go to me. Because at some point, something I want to do is go to a lot of the Spanish restaurants locally and see if I can just talk to one of the managers or the owner and just ask a simple question, hey, what makes you unique and different from the other places? You know, like why should I come here? Because ultimately, I mean, I don't even know what got me started on Rancheritos other than, Beto's. I had there once because it was a Mexican restaurant nearby, and I went and it was amazing. And I think, I'm not positive, I'll have to do side by side, but I believe that Beto's, like the actual Beto's up north, up in Pleasant Grove, I think that one is better than Rancheritos. I'll have to test them, they're very similar. But that's kind of what got me started with Rancheritos. And so it's like, so why go anywhere else when I can just go to a place that I'm familiar with? Oh. And especially when you look at not Costa Vida, although I want to go to Costa Vida sometime and actually try them. I've never been. Not Chipotle. The what's that Utah one that everybody likes? Hold on. I knew it would come to me as soon as I stopped thinking about it. Cafe Rio. I went there recently with my family because my dad had like a coupon and he was going, and I kind of wanted something simple and cheap, or not cheap, but just simple and quick for a meal. Wasn't doing much, and I said, hey, can I go with you guys? And so they said sure, and I paid for it because they were kind of thinking of going themselves, and they also asked as long as they don't talk the whole time, which I was fine with. I wasn't going to talk at all. I was going to focus on my food. It was expensive, like too expensive. Like, okay, so that one you're paying for a little more premium, fresher type of thing. A lot of the ingredients I think were more locally grown, or just, I don't know, there's freshness about it. And I infer that from some of the photos that they had scrolling by in slideshow mode on the TV. So it was good, but it was too expensive for me, and I ultimately wish that I had just ditched my parents and run across the way to Rancheritos. This is definitely not that. It's a really good price. And I think it will last me 1.5 meals. Maybe 2. The rice, too, has a good flavor. Yeah. I'm like tasting the rice. It's not... So, the rice at Rancheritos is a very slight chili flavor. A little bit sweet. Not much else. This is a little more of an herby taste. It's like maybe a hint of oregano or something. But so it's got a distinctive flavor that I like. It's distinctive, but it's not too strong. So overall, it's good. I like it. It should last me 2 meals. If you want to find out my final verdict, you can go check out the food table, which will be in the link in the description below. After this video is done processing from the live stream. If it's not there, bug me. Yell at me in the comments. Contact me on Facebook, however. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this, leave a like down below. Remember, get more engagement and activities if you want to see more of me trying just different things in general, like the gumball video and other candy videos. If you liked what you see, and you're new around here, first check out my other stuff. See if you like the variety of things I do. If you like it, get subscribed. Click the bell icon because some of my videos get 0 views because some of my fans aren't getting notified at all. And I'll see you guys in one.